Oh my God, I literally cannot believe what I'm about to tell you. The entire NFL universe is about to be flipped upside down, and I'm telling you straight, right now, something incredible is happening behind the scenes, and only a select few are in the know. This isn't just a rumor, folks. It's an earth-shattering, history-in-the-making, game-changing move that will redefine the Detroit Lions franchise forever. I'm shaking, I'm trembling with excitement, because I've got information about a trade scenario that is so big, so unthinkable, it could shake the foundations of the NFL. We're talking about a secret plan that's been brewing in the shadows, a move so bold, so audacious, you won't believe your ears. But I'm guarantee you this is 100% real. And the craziest part? It's about to happen right now as we speak. But listen, you gotta act fast, because only those who are in the know will truly understand the magnitude of what's about to unfold. So do yourself a favor, hit that subscribe button, smash that like, and ring that damn bell because this is for the die-hard Lions fans who want to be on the inside of the biggest revelation of 2026. If you're just here for the hype, then leave now. But if you're a true fan of the game, a lover of history, then buckle up, because what you're about to hear will blow your mind. But first, let me ask you, have you ever felt that gut-wrenching disappointment? That crushing heartbreak of missed opportunities? The endless waiting, the hopes that never quite materialized? The countless seasons where the Lions showed flashes of brilliance but couldn't seal the deal? Well, forget all that, because what's coming next will finally erase the past and create a new chapter, one written in gold, in scars, in legendary moments. For years, we've dreamed of that one piece, that one player who could turn this franchise into a powerhouse. And you know what? That dream is about to become real. We've all wanted that one transcendent talent, that game changer, that difference maker, and wait, is that? Yes, it is. It's happening right now as I speak behind closed doors. The moment the NFL has been waiting for. The move that will leave every rival trembling, a blockbuster, shocking, jaw-dropping deal that only the most elite franchises could even consider. And the star, the name that will go down in history, Jordan Mailata. Yes, the unstoppable, unbreakable 28-year-old Australian beast, the human wrecking ball about to don the iconic Lions jersey and change everything. Imagine it, Jordan Mailata, the biggest, strongest, most physically dominant LT in the league in Detroit. Picture that massive frame, towering at 6'8", weighing 365 pounds of pure muscle and power, now anchoring the Lions' offensive line. Think about the possibilities. He's a young superstar, just hitting his prime, and coming off a legendary Super Bowl LIX victory that Atlantic franchise Eagles fans still celebrate like it's yesterday. In 2025, Jordan Mailata proved he is not just a protector but an absolute wrecking machine, an unstoppable force against pass rushers like Nick Bosa, Micah Parsons, and Aiden Hutchinson himself. His pass protection, elite. Seriously, in 2025, the tape shows 0 sacks allowed, 0 quarterback hits, and an incredible 262 pass-blocking snaps with no pressures, no sacks, no hits. That's the kind of consistency, that kind of dominance, that kind of future-proof elite performance that makes him a top-tier, franchise-altering talent. This isn't just an upgrade, this is a seismic shift for the Lions' offensive line. Imagine the possibilities. Sean Diggs, Jahmyr Gibbs, Amon-Ra St. Brown, all thriving because Mailata creates lanes with his unmatched strength and technique. The Lions suddenly aren't just another team, they're a contender. They're a machine. Now I know what you're thinking, but why would they trade Mailata? Would Philly even consider it? Well, let me tell you something. The Eagles are a team with a championship pedigree. A team that just won it all, but is always looking for the next big move to stay on top. And right now, with their offensive line core stacked, and Mailata having signed that massive 3-year, $66 million extension with a guaranteed $48 million, he's a cornerstone. But here's the truth. In the NFL, nothing is certain. And sources tell me that there's a clandestine, high-stakes negotiation happening as we speak. The Eagles, though loyal and proud, might just be willing to listen. Why? Because the Detroit Lions, led by the relentless Dan Campbell, are offering something so enticing, so unprecedented, that Philly's brass is biting their nails. Imagine a blockbuster trade. Mailata for multiple high draft picks, a star in the making, or even a package of veteran players plus picks. The Lions, hungry for that one piece, that last missing puzzle piece, are poised to make a statement. And what better than to snatch up the best left tackle in the league, a player who can anchor your line for the next decade and beyond. The Lions are not messing around, they want to go all in. Now picture this, Detroit, a city hungry for a title, finally landing a true titan. Imagine the scenes, Jordan Mailata in Honolulu Blue, working with Jared Goff, turning their offense into a juggernaut. I see him in Lions gear, towering over defenders, driving them back with relentless force. Touchdowns, pancake blocks, clutch plays in crunch time. You know that feeling, that adrenaline, that pure joy when your team wins big. It's coming, folks. The Lions are dreaming of a future where they dominate the NFC, where their offensive line is the envy of the NFL, and Mailata is front and center. Imagine the rivalry, Lions versus Bears, Packers, Vikings, all trembling because Detroit finally unleashed their secret weapon. We're talking about a future where Lions fans walk into every game knowing they have the most ferocious, unstoppable left tackle on their side. That's not a fantasy. That's a near certainty if this deal goes down. And let's talk about what Mailata brings emotionally, the raw passion, the relentless work ethic, the leadership in the locker room. This guy, he's a warrior. He's proven that he can rise from nowhere, from rugby fields in Australia to NFL stardom. He's a symbol of perseverance, a symbol of the impossible made possible. Imagine how he'll connect with the Detroit fan base, embracing the city's grit, its resilience, its passion. That's the kind of player who doesn't just block defenders, he blocks doubt, he blocks negativity, he blocks every obstacle in his way. He's a leader, a game changer, and now he's about to become the face of a franchise reborn. The Lions are about to get a player who exemplifies heart, power, and elite talent. The perfect piece to finally make this team a Super Bowl contender. Now I want you to picture the celebration, the hype, the noise, oh, the noise. When Mailata steps onto the Ford Field turf in a Lions jersey for the first time, the crowd will lose their minds. Fans painting their faces, flags waving, the whole city erupting, because this is the step that turns a playoff hopeful into a genuine Titanic force. Think about the record-breaking crowds, the viral videos, the social media frenzy. It will be the story of 2026, the NFL's biggest trade, the move everyone will be talking about for decades. The Lions finally have their king of the line, and the media. They'll call it the biggest coup in franchise history, but here's the most jaw-dropping part. The future, the glorious future, where the Lions become a dynasty, is all but sealed with this deal. A dominant offensive line anchored by Jordan Mailata, a QB like Goff finally having the protection he deserves, a run game unleashed with Jahmyr Gibbs thriving behind Mailata's monstrous blocks. The NFL's power brokers will be trembling, the rival teams. They'll be shaking in their boots, knowing Detroit's new offensive line is impossible to stop. Every game a masterpiece, every season a march toward greatness. We're talking about a franchise on the cusp of a historic renaissance, ready to shake up the league with a move so bold, so unprecedented, that it will be remembered for generations. Now, I ask you, what if I told you that this isn't just a fantasy? That this trade scenario is actually brewing right now, right in front of our eyes? That Jordan Mailata, a player who's only 28, who's already a Super Bowl champion and a top 70 NFL player, is on the verge of becoming a Detroit Lion. Think about that. The Lions' future. The NFL's landscape. Everything could change in 48 hours. And if you're a true fan, a passionate supporter of this incredible franchise, then you know this is just the beginning. The tip of the iceberg, because what's coming next will blow your mind. So stay tuned, stay hyped, and be ready. Because the moment this trade becomes official, history will be made. The Detroit Lions will have their greatest weapon yet, a beast, a legend in the making, Jordan Mailata, donning that iconic blue. And trust me, you don't want to miss a second of it. Now, if you're with me, and I know you are, smash that like button, share this video with every Lions fan you know, and comment below. Because the best is yet to come, and only the true believers will ride this wave to the top. This isn't just a trade, it's a revolution. It's the moment that Lions fans will tell their grandchildren about. And trust me, it's all happening right now. The NFL's biggest secret is about to be revealed, and you are front and center. Welcome to the new era of Lions football, the era of champions, the era of Jordan Mailata in Honolulu Blue, and believe me, the best is yet to come. Let us go.